Hey, I'm Dell, and I like bikes. You like bikes? Hit that subscribe button. Check it out. Well, we're going to start with these 4.9 parts now. Oh, nice. Alright, so we got high flow foamy. Nice. Another foamy. That's the airbox boot. Maybe just how it is. What else? Got the cage, air filter cage. We got mud flap for it. The spring for that air filter. Nice. Battery box. Kind of a hard to find part. And last, but definitely not least, the XCF plastics. Nothing like a fresh set of plastics to make a bike look pretty again. Look at that. That's how these KTMs are. These side number plates are also the airbox. Like, it's all one piece. I don't even know how you get that on. Like, you gotta take the whole subframe off. That's crazy. Rear fender. That's such a sharp color. I love that. Number plate. I love this style with the black brake line guard. Airbox. Side. I don't even know what the hell you call these parts, but they are pretty. I love it. How about that color scheme? Just a classic white and orange. Fork guards. Lots of stickers I'm seeing in here. Lots of stickers. Front fender. Just sexy. Oh, with hardware even. Look at that. You don't see that every day. With the little steel inserts. Got another little package. Oh, that's a ground strap for the battery. But I don't remember the rest of these, so. Nice. But no stickers. No Fortnite stickers. Just XCF stickers. I kind of just had this together for mock-up. But we might as well start ripping it apart again to get the airbox in and get all that shit together. Battery box and all the fun stuff. And then we can put plastics on and make this thing look pretty again. Get in here and start taking parts off. Yeah, that'll work. Start taking. I'm missing all of my trays. Found one. It's actually $500 seat concepts. That's a nice seat. That seat alone is worth what I paid. You're gonna hear that a lot. My go-to for taking off plastics is a little quarter drive Milwaukee with one of these wobble. That way you can just do that. It's really nice for getting in tight spots. Garbage, but I won't throw it out because I'm one of those guys. Look at this. You ever seen a one thread left, half a thread left? That's crazy. That goes like that. There's like half a thread left. It works. Not very well, but it works. Junk fender. This wasn't even off this bike. This came from a scrap pile of plastics. That's why I keep them. So I have spares. I think it's first kick. That's how you kill a bike when the kill switch doesn't work. Yeah, my kill switch doesn't work. Okay, I'm gonna strip this down. Rip all the plastics off and shit. Swap out the subframe, and I'll give you guys an update. I don't know how all this fucking wiring goes. Why it's all wrapped around my frame 100 times. What the hell? What the fuck is that? And why are they so long, by the way? What's going on there? Like, the tire can hit that. I'm glad I got a hardware kit. Holy shit, so that's a riv nut. And these are just punched straight through. So, those probably have no threads left in them. So, hopefully these got some threads left. Oh, I guess we can't see from here. But I guess we'll find out, won't we? Fair enough. Oh yeah, I'm glad I bought a new subframe. Look at that. Not a thread in sight. Garbage. Who's gonna yell at me for using the impact on a Torx? Seems to work, don't it? Perfect. That shouldn't make that noise. Piece of shit. Well, it's the next day here, and we got that subframe off. Gonna take this one off next. And the 350's in the shop now. Maybe I should tell you guys about that bike. It's a bit of a sad story. I bought a sled. It was a 2018 Summit 850. Decent little sled, but pretty mild out. Traded it straight for that bike. It's a 2018 350 XCF. Fucking mint bike. Shit, I can't swear. It's a 2018 350 XCF. Really nice bike. Like, really clean. Got all the upgrades. Got the big brake up front. It's got a nice seat concept seat on it. All kinds of goodies on it. Anyway, take it for one ride. I get about a quarter mile down the road. Locks up on me. Tight. Get it apart. Oil filter's in backwards. Previous owner ghosts me. Just doesn't want anything to do with it. I guess. I mean, it's sold as is. It's not his problem, but I was pretty upset. Anyway. So I ripped it apart, took it to a mechanic. He told me it was like $6 grand to fix. So I said, screw that. Just throw it in a box. I'll come pick it up. Now I'm going to rebuild it myself eventually. The engine's sitting in that box and that box. So sooner or later I'll order parts for it and rebuild it. It needs a full rebuild. So that'll be probably a couple of videos. But yeah, that one's on the back burner. Right now, we're worried about the 300. So let's get to work on this one. Let's get this subframe off. I can't find my impact. Where the hell did I put that? This is ridiculous. This shop is tiny. How do I lose an impact in here? It's ridiculous. This is insane. Found it. Wife brought it in the house. Silly goose. We got it, though. Yeah, we got the subframe off, and this rear fender's off. That's going to make a nice spare, actually. That's in pretty good shape. You want to see how KTM treats you? These side number plates are part of the airbox. And you have to remove the whole subframe to slide the airbox out that way. Because the subframe goes right through it. Look at this. How dumb is that? This is the dumbest shit ever. I don't even know how to get this off. This is retarded. What the hell? I finally got it apart. Not without injury. Jeez. New airbox. Look at the slots it goes through. Like, that's why it's so damn tight. It's crazy. This is like a four-handed job. I don't know how you're supposed to do this. I'm gonna impale myself with this stupid thing. This is wild. Oh, fuck. Well, that broke. Alright. Yeah, that's solid. Sweet. Next, we should probably get that intake boot from here to the carb, because that looks like a tight squeeze. I should also get rid of this carb heat. That's what this is. That's this carb heater over here for the snow bike. I should rip that all out while it's still easy to access, because I won't be needing that. This temp gauge doesn't even work, so I can just rip that off. Replace it later if I ever want to use it again. Junk. I go and pull this out, and the wire's broken. So maybe that's why it didn't work. I sure as fuck hope this was aftermarket. It looks like it goes right into all this shit. I don't know, man. I feel pretty stupid now. Sure enough, This goes back to this connector. So I could have just replaced the display. Well, that's why you don't rip before you check, fellas. That was stupid. On the plus side, I might have tracked down my kill switch problem, so let's test that out. Sure enough, that's my kill switch. Sick. It works again. Alright, I'm gonna drain this coolant out of her. A little bit of flow going there. Yeah, now we're moving. Yeah, I don't think that's supposed to look like that. Pretty gooey. I don't know if you're allowed to do that. Alright, that'd be our external thermostat, carb heat, and the valve for it. So I guess we can throw that in the snow bike stuff. I sense like 30 cooling system flushes in my future. That is so gross, man. This cooling system is disgusting. Ugh. Alright, now I need a hose to go from there to there and from there to there. Oh, it's just coming together. Alright, got all this electrical unwound and straightened out a little better. I can mount this subframe, get this up, battery box, do all that fun stuff. Got the battery box in and all these wires routed properly. How's that look? That's pretty good, I think. I don't think it gets much better than that. I can go back to this, which I should have done a while ago. Oh well. Yeah, so I'm definitely an idiot. There is no way to get this in behind there without lifting this air box. So I'm going to undo these bottom bolts and pivot the whole subframe on these top bolts. Just pivot it up and then slip it in and then drop it back down. Let's see how that works. Yeah, I think that's definitely going to be the way to do it. Hell yeah, buddy. Let's try it out. Alright, we got her on there. That was a really annoying job. Now I'm going to untie this. Flop that down into place. And try and line that up. Well, that might be tough. This is a two-hand job. Alright, I got the boot on the carb. But I might need to go back to a stock carb just because that boot rubs on that shock there. And I think the smart carb is just a little bit wider or longer than the stock Cayenne carb. So, I don't know. We'll put it together, see what it does. Well, we got the air box on here and the boot for the carb and everything. So, I think we're going to call it for the night. Wife just got home. I'm going to go ahead and wind down. But we got a whole box full of parts still, so we'll have another episode going up in the next couple days probably. So my name's Del. I like bikes. Have a great rest of your day.